Shalom, shalom. This is Eldayo from One Nation, One Power, coming back to you, brothers and sisters, once again. I'm going to come to you out of Psalms 90. I want you to write down Psalms 94 and 16. Write down Psalms 94 and 16. Don't believe nothing I say. It's going to be a short, quick video. It got knocked off the air 2 times already. But let's just go ahead. I'm going to do a quick little breakdown on Psalms 94 and 16. And we're going to read down a little bit, because this verse is actually pertaining to what's going on in America right now. Did you just see what New York City just passed? How did they pass that law? Did they do it in the middle of the night? How did they pass that law where you can kill babies up to 9 months old now? What kind of country is this and nation is this? It's evil. It's evil. That's evil. You can't call evil good and good evil. That's evil. To kill babies in mother's wombs up to 9 months, that's evil. And I'm one of the real men of God that's going to call it what it is, evil. Psalms 94, let's begin at verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? God asking the question. What man down there on the earth going to get this particular fortitude to stand up for me down there on the earth? We like to say we stand for God quietly, but when it comes to voicing our opinion publicly, we're afraid. We're a bunch of cowards. That's right, I'm going to say it again. The men of God in 2018 are nothing more than a bunch of cowards. That's right. They talk big talk inside of the church, but out in public, they won't stand on what they believe in. They won't stand firm on their convictions. They just simply walk around like weak-wristed jellyback clowns. But the Most High raising up men like me right now to let you know evil is still evil. Good is still good. Right is still right. And wrong is still wrong. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pray for a woman that goes into an abortion clinic 9 months into her pregnancy to get rid of a baby. That is utter wickedness. And the Most High God, He gonna get you. If you think He gonna sit back quietly and let us as a nation slaughter babies with complete, fully grown babies right out of the womb, something wrong with you. But as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Most High. And me and my house, we're going to serve the Most High. So the Most High asks a question in verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Where they at? Question mark. Or who will stand for me against the workers of iniquity? Now, some of you think that that law that was just passed is against the women. Let's see what the Bible says. Let's start at verse 16 and read down. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I said, my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, held me up. Verse 19. In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. Verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity, shall the throne of iniquity, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with you? Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with you? The workers of iniquity. Who will rise up for me against the workers of iniquity? Are we hanging out with the workers of iniquity? Are we giving the workers of iniquity a pass? That law that was just passed, let's keep reading. Verse number 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law, which frameth mischief by a law, which frameth mischief by a law, which does what? Write laws that go against God. That's called mischief. So they writing laws to go against God. Let's see what it's really against. Let's keep reading. Verse 21. They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. Stop. Who they gathering against? The law keepers, the righteous. They passed this wicked law because they're coming after God's laws. And God said in verse 16, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? That's what the Most High is saying to us right now. He's saying, though they see it's a law in the earth, but it's not the law of the Most High God. You see, in the churches today, they teach you that you have to follow the laws of the land. Well, if the laws of the land don't follow the laws of God, you are not obligated to follow the laws of the land, because the laws of the land are diametrically opposed right now against the laws of God. So, we are entering an impasse. You see how God knows how to separate a people for himself? Over there in Ezekiel 9, he told the angels to go through the city and set a mark upon the foreheads of all of them that sigh and that cry for all of the abominations that be done. But then he told that same angels to go through the city and kill everybody else. We are at an impasse in world biblical history. The Most High is trying all of our hearts right now to see what side you're going to take. And it's my prayer that you stand firm on the right side, which is the side of morality. Because morality is under attack, my brother and my sister. And I pray that you open up your eyes so that you can see that going to church every Sunday is nothing more than a medication to keep you in a pretend world, while the world that you so love is crumbling right in front of your eyes. It's falling apart. Wickedness is spreading like a cancer. And what are we doing? We're going to church on Sunday. We think going to church on Sunday is going to solve the ills or the problems of the world. No, my friend, until you open up your mouth and start calling right, right, and wrong, wrong, nothing's going to change. We have entered into a slippery slope. America got so much blood on its hands from the ordinary abortions performed every year in the millions. Now, we're going to kill babies up to 9 months in the pregnancy. I'm saying to you right now, I will stay far away from New York City right now. I'll be the first Hebrew Israelite to come out and say, if I lived in New York City, I would move out. I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't want to live in a city that's going to have that kind of blood on its hands. I'll be making plans to get out of there. Because these people thinking they're going to thumb their nose at the God of the Bible are in for a shock. They're in for something far worse than they can imagine. This El Dayil, that means strong one for the Most High God of the King James Version Bible, coming to let you know, in this ministry, we don't stand for lawlessness. We teach lawfulness. And what I'm just seeing happen in New York City, once again, I'll be moving out of that place. That place got to be under the wrath of the Most High God. Once again, the Most High in Psalm 94:16 asked the question, who will rise up for me in the earth against the evildoers? Who? Are you one of those people that's willing to take a stand? This is El Dayil from One Nation, One Power. Shalom.